Hello and welcome back to The Fit Show. I'm Hannah Gordon, bringing you another update in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. On today's show, we have an In the Gym training segment with Milos Sarcev. He will be walking you through one of his favorite back exercises, as well as an In the Kitchen segment with NPC competitor Sean Gonzalez. But first, let's go back to Milos.
Hello again, this is Milos on another segment of the Fit Show powered by bodybuilding.com. Today in a training with Milos Secrets of the Pros, we're going to talk about back training. By new IBB Pro rules, all the bodybuilders should be aesthetically pleasing with an extreme V taper. To develop that V taper, we need to develop exceptional back. In the last 20 years, Mr. Olympia contest has really determined who has the best back. If you look back in Lee Haney, Dorian Yates, and now Ronnie Coleman, we would see probably the three best backs in the history of bodybuilding. So today I'm going to show you little secrets how to develop that Olympia-sized back. So let's go and do it. And today's topic on the Fit Show is back training. Back is a large muscle group, very important in bodybuilding, and I would actually say probably the most important is if you look in the history of a Mr. Olympia contest, last 20 years, really guys with the best back dominate that contest. Hardest and probably the best exercise for back would be pull-ups. Now, very few people can actually do the pull-ups, and even though we're going to demonstrate how to do pull-ups behind the neck and in front, I would say that for most of the beginners, don't try this right away. Do variation of that exercise, which is high pulley pull-downs, which also is going to be demonstrated today at the show. But for advanced guys that can do pull-ups, I would highly suggest to do it. And here is Marcelo Caravel, my training partner, who's going to demonstrate both behind the neck and wide in front pull-ups. I'm going to go to behind. Okay, behind the neck, as you can see, with a wide grip, he would lower himself very carefully, stretch the latissimus, and then pull himself as high up. Okay, let's switch around so they can see actually back in action. Behind the neck is the one variation, and he's going to demonstrate in front wide pull-ups, which focuses on latissimus development, but also works upper portion of trapezius, rhomboids, and also works insertion of lower lat. It's a general lat or back developer. Okay, this would be a pull-up version, and he can simulate the exact same movement here on a high pulley pull-down machine, where exact same movement can be simulated using a much lighter weight, because here you really have to pull up your body weight. So here you go in front. This is typical back movement. You can see in every gym everybody does this one. The point that I'm trying to make is here. Grip has to be really considered just like a hooks. So don't try to really grab it too much and use the biceps as a pulling muscle. Try to hook yourself up and then pull from the elbows, contracting the lats, focusing on the lat. Okay, you can rest for a second. We're using the straps, which really is a very useful tool in a back training, because usually grip that we have would fail, and most of the guys have a much stronger back than they would have a forearms and a grip. So using a heavy weight, many times people would not be able to finish a certain amount of reps because their grip would fail. So use the straps, hook yourself up, which would take some pressure off the biceps, and you can literally use it pretty much like this. pushing it down straight. And a little trick is, don't pull it from this point, pull it from elbow point, which now I'm going to try to demonstrate. Don't go just down, try to go in. Stretch it and go in. Many people don't see their back, so they can't really visualize what back muscle look like, during the exercise. So try to really visualize elbows coming towards your body. This is a really useful tip that many of the beginners wouldn't know. It's pulling a bar straight down, but in that arch that your elbows would move towards your back. Variation of that exercise, which Masai is going to now again show you, do the wide behind neck. Behind the neck, as wide as possible, for a width, mainly for the upper lats. Again, it's impossible to isolate only that part, but more of the fibers of the upper lat area are working in this erected straight position. Okay, and you can definitely see this in Marcellus muscularity. Now go to the front. Okay, now by just leaning slightly forward, additional muscle fibers of the middle back is going to get involved. And if he would lean all the way back, he would go all the way down to the lower lats. So this would be considered somewhat cheating in a lateral move. But if he goes down, changing the angle, more of a lower, fibers would be involved, go back, middle, and now extreme erected upper. Thank you. So for back exercise, I would always start with something like this, either pull-up or a high pulley pull-downs in any variation, wide grip behind, wide in front, moderate, or even close grip.